Table 4 below indicates some of the different allowances for NSFAS receipts or for 10 months. Recipients for 10 months, except for book allowance, which is only received once, 5,000 Rand in 2019, 5,200 Rand in 2020. So the meal allowance is from February to November, and the total in 2020 was 15,000. And the travel allowance for students staying at home from February to November was 7,500 Rand in 2020 for the whole year. And accommodation allowance for students staying at private owned student accommodation, and that's 34,400 a year. So you see that it increased it from 2019 to 2020. Identify the book allowance for 2020. All right, so let's do that. Let's identify for 2020. There it is, 5,200 in February 2020. So in February alone, now let's go back to the table. The table gives us amounts for February for book allowances, but then the rest of the information is annual. So we're going to have to calculate how much per month is everything, and then add with the book allowance. Write down the probability of a grade 12 learner receiving NSFAS, 0%. One of the students complained that the accommodation allowance increase in 2020 for students staying at private-owned student accommodation is more than 3 times the travel allowance increase of 2.04%. Verify. So, accommodation allowance increase, they're saying in 2020 it's 3 times. The increase is 3 times the travel allowance, but then they're giving us in percentage. So we're going to compare the percentage of increase of accommodation and compare it to the percentage increase of travel allowance, but we don't have the percentage increase for accommodation. So let's calculate that. So this is more than 3 times this.